Welcome back to the channel, man. Listen, today we got a crazy situation. I'm literally going live strictly because of this situation right here. I wanted to talk about it, tap into it with everybody on stream. I ain't even want to get into it by myself. Allow me 1 second to just get Facebook up real quick. Facebook be mad when I don't go live over there. You know what I'm saying? They say I be neglected. I don't want to be neglectful, so let me get Facebook up too. I see we got Twitch, Kick, and YouTube ready to go. So let's get Facebook up, and we're going to go from there. We're going to tap in. I hope everybody feeling good this morning. I just wanted to give y'all a little quick stream before I go to work today. Feel me? I felt it in me, so I'm like, let me bring it to the people. I hope y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all like these early streams. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Facebook should be good to go. Told y'all it wouldn't be long. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Facebook should be good. Start. Okay, all right, there we go. Facebook up. Let me get YouTube up now, gangy. Let me get the YouTube chat. And we're gonna get right to the video. We ain't even gonna play no intro song. This is a real serious topic we here for, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is a serious topic we here for. This is a crazy situation, bro. Yeah, this situation right here. Alright, without wasting no time, let's get right to it, man. Young mom. This is a crazy situation, bro. Family issues, man. Family drama, clearly. But young mom lured and ambushed by lover's fiance and sister. So basically, a young mom, she's smashing a dude. The dude got a fiance and he got a sister. And both of those females decided to lure his girl, the girl that he's sleeping with, into their crib for whatever reason. I don't know why. But let's get right to it, man.
I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you.
It's August 11th, 2022 in Gwinnett County, Georgia. 27-year-old Antonetta Stevens mercilessly beats 30-year-old Ashley Bocanegra.
Damn. All right, well, looking at these pictures.
Antonetta Stevens mercilessly beats 30-year-old.
Looking at these pictures, I ain't even gonna lie. If this right here on the left, brown skin shorty, is my fiance, and shorty on the right try to throw me some box, I'm smashing. Shorty on the right is pretty. Shorty on the right is a way more attractive girl, at least to me, than shorty on the left. Shorty on the left look rough. But let's go.
Ashley Bocanegra in the street behind the Preston Hills at Mill Creek apartment complex. She screams threats at her, punches her in the face, and throws her body against the asphalt. As Bocanegra begs Stevens to stop, 17-year-old...
Bro, she handled... Oh, who the fuck is this? She handled her like that because she way bigger than her. You could tell just by her face, by the way her face is structured. She a biggie. She bigger than Shorty. She bigger than the smaller girl.
Janine Gonzalez records the assault on a cell phone.
Who is she?
The footage of the fight is too graphic to put on screen. But if you listen, you can hear the threats and other evidence investigators gathered from the video.
Stop, you so lucky my...
Like, look how big Shorty is compared to that. Yo, she overpowers her crazy, bro. This chick right here hella big compared to this little girl. They both grown women, but...
I will do worse to you right now. I will do worse to you. I will do worse to you. I will do worse to you. That's why he was trying to protect you, but now he don't care for you to get your ass beat.
The fight is over a man named Daniel Gonzalez, who's allegedly carrying out a relationship with both Stevens and Bocanegra.
Bruh. Bruh. Come on, gang. Look at the two. Out, bro. Who's not having an affair? Bro, this is what you got at home, and this is what's trying to give you some box? Bro, come on. Of course, man. You're gonna go with the pretty girl.
Janine Gonzalez, his younger sister, is good friends with Stevens. Stevens and Bocanegra are both mothers to young boys. At the time of the attack, Bocanegra's son is 7 years old. Stevens' sons are 3 and 9. Stevens knows Bocanegra as her fiance's manager at Floor and Decor.
Is that his kids? The two kids that she got? I wonder if they by the niggas she fighting over. Probably not.
Where he works overnight shifts.
Wanna get up?
Get off me.
Get off my hair, I'm gonna you up.
Let me go then. Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get the f off
You know
me.
he said I could come out here and you up, right?
Okay, good.
You know that, right? He's in the house.
Oh, he sent his wife out there to whoop her ass? Nah, that's crazy. He lined her up too then. So she was lured by her lover and the fiance of the lover and his sister, if that's true.
With our son.
Hey, wow.
He said I could f you up. Yep, this is what we do. If I get mad and he knows I'm leaving, he feels sad. He says, I'll let you f her up. That's what I'm doing. F you up.
All right.
If this is true, bro, that's crazy, bro. She gave this nigga some ass and he turned his back on her and let his wife whoop her ass. That's crazy.
Tell me everything.
Hey, you got it. Get off.
Nope.
No, you ain't got. You don't get to
be
say
on my
so.
man, right? You want to be in front of my man, right?
Get off.
Right? You his manager? I'm getting you fired. That's bias.
Oh, she his manager. He's smashing his manager. I've been there before.
Yep, that's a conflict of interest. I'm showing this to the job. You're f***ing my while he's on the clock. My going there trying to ruin his family. He has a whole son.
Bro, he trying to ruin his family. How you blaming her? Nigga, he the one with the family. He trying to ruin his family. Like, I understand you want to blame both parties, but you only blaming her. So you leave from out the house. You ain't smack the shit out of this nigga, but you smacking her. I don't get it.
You're mad for him?
Okay. Get off. Wow.
Yeah.
Does that?
Oh, you see this? Bro, this the sister. This the girl, look. This the girl who I said, who is that? Look, Janine. Look.
Yeah.
Does that?
Janine, don't stop. She telling the girl, don't stop whooping her ass. Until I tell you. Bro, nigga, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Like, yo, you're weird. The sister is weird as fuck. Like, why is the sister mad, gang? The sister mad because the brother getting pussy both ways? Like, this sister weird, bro.
Yeah.
During the fight, Stevens instructs Gonzalez to steal Bocanegra's phone.
Okay, so they stole her phone?
They take it back to the apartment, where they plan to call Bocanegra's fiancé to tell him about her affair with Daniel Gonzalez.
Damn, they all got fiancés. So the chick that's getting beat up is got a fiancé too? Bro, nigga. Bro, you can't. Oh my God. DTB never trust bitches.
Got my face.
All right, get my phone.
Nope, you're not getting it.
Get my phone.
You're jumping both of us for your phone.
Get my phone.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Get my phone.
No.
Bocanegra follows her assailants up to the apartment to retrieve her phone. Daniel Gonzalez, who was allegedly sleeping in the apartment during the attack, hears the verbal altercation between the women at his door and gives Bocanegra's phone back to her.
So that's cap. He probably never lured her there then. If he did helping her, giving her back her phone that his wife just took, he probably never lured her there. Maybe he did, I don't know.
According to the Gonzalez siblings, Bocanegra appears badly beaten. She goes to a local hospital to treat the injuries she sustained from Stevens. Several passersby witnessed the attack. One person calls the Gwinnett County Police. Authorities go to Stevens' apartment that afternoon to ask what happened.
Can they come out? The females that are in there?
The females out there are fighting.
Yeah.
This girl, she came to my house. She's gonna sleep on my fiance. She works over there. She's his manager, and she keeps on forcing him to have sex with her after he been cut it off, or she's gonna fire him. And we ended up fighting, right?
That's cap. I bet you she didn't say you better keep messing with me or I'm gonna fire you. I bet you that never happened. That gotta be a lie.
Here because she approached my home. This is my home. She lives all the way over there.
Okay, is everybody in the house right now?
Oh, just me. I'm the only one that fought. Just me. The girl, she left.
Is your sister involved?
My sister?
Yeah, is she?
No, that's my sister-in-law.
Is she involved?
She was there.
Are you two arguing? Or you guys?
No, we're not arguing.
Okay, so let's go inside.
The female that he's been sleeping with.
Him?
Yes, my fiance. That I've been with for 5 years. We
Okay.
moved here together from up north.
Oh, they moved there together. You know how it is. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If you move out of your hometown with a female and move to another state with her, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta stick it out with her, bro, cause she gonna go crazy. Nigga, she will kill your ass behind that. Like, bro, you live out of town with her and then you gonna leave. Oh my God. But I understand why he cheating, cause I ain't gonna lie, Shorty look kind of rough.
He works at Floor and Decor. He's been sleeping with his manager.
And that's who was here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been feeling it for some time now.
Okay.
Yesterday I'm walking to Quick Trip. I see them walking together. And you're a woman, you know our intuition. I know that's the girl. I seen her, we argued yesterday, he broke it up, it was fine. This morning now, she's calling, text him, saying that she's gonna be coming here. I waited for her.
Stevens admits to waiting outside the apartment complex for Bocanegra to arrive.
No butt. She got no bunions, no scuns on her. Come on, you ain't got no ass. Face is mid.
But she conveniently leaves out one crucial detail. Stevens lured Bocanegra to the apartment by posing as Daniel Gonzalez in a series of text messages.
See? She probably lured... Oh, yeah. See? It was Cat. He never texted her. He never set her up. The nigga had nothing to do with this. He probably really liked that girl. And hate his wife.
Hold the phone now. By the what?
Yeah, so she set this up.
Oh. All right.
She texted her, acted like him, and said, "Come over, baby, come over."
Hey, bro, where are we going? Look at her right there. So guess what? That was me. You know who?
By that evening, Gwinnett County Police receive a call from the hospital where Bocanegra checked in. She needs to be transported to a different hospital for surgery. Unfortunately, her injuries are too severe. The 30-year-old New York native and mother to a 7-year-old boy dies before they can operate. Upon receiving the news...
Bro, situation changed. Situation done changed. Bruh, this shit just went from a petty assault to a murder. Bro, nah, gang. Did y'all hear this? She died in the hospital.
Hospital for surgery. Unfortunately, her injuries are too severe. The 30-year-old New York native and mother to a 7-year-old boy dies before they can operate. Upon receiving the news of Bocanegra's untimely death, Gwinnett County detectives make their way to the Preston Hills at Mill Creek apartment complex. They're looking for Stevens and Gonzalez.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's a fact. Both of y'all. Both of the recorder, the person that recorded and coached, you too.
I know, that was the girls that were walking. They went to Quick Trip. Hey. I'm Detective Carter with Gwinnett County Police. Are you your internet?
Yes, hi.
Hey, this is Detective Poppy or Sergeant Poppy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
We know that there was like an incident that happened earlier today. Has anyone called you about it since?
No. Was somebody supposed to?
Well, we just got another call about it. So I guess the girl went to the hospital and she died.
She died?
She's dead. So, but we know that there was like...
Her heart should have just dropped. Her heart was supposed to drop as soon as she hear that. You know what type of time it is now. Yeah, she died.
An altercation that happened beforehand.
And that was mutual, and she came here.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah.
So, but because of it... I
wasn't going to kill anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Yo, why is this bitch in the back smiling?
I get it.
Yeah.
But because of that, we have to kind of talk to you guys and get a more formal statement.
Sure, okay. Wow, I'm so sorry about that. That was not my intention.
Do y'all see this bit? Yo, this girl smiling with the jersey on.
I've been mentally going through a lot. I have bipolar depression, and I'm just going through a lot right now. And, I came here from up north with my fiance. That's him.
Hey.
I came here with my fiance. Yeah. So I came.
Are you
here,
the sister? His
yeah,
sister. Okay.
Sister.
She's smiling.
I came here with my fiance to start a new life, buy a house, everything like that, and I never expected him to basically cheat on me with someone at the workplace. You know what I'm saying?
So we would like to get like a formal statement. So we're going to ask that you come up to our headquarters and talk to us.
It's just right up the street.
Okay. All right.
I hear kids. Is there someone else here that can? There's someone here with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once Stevens and Gonzalez arrive, the women are placed in separate
What the fuck? Yo. Nah. I knew I picked the right thumbnail. I ain't gonna lie, I copied somebody else's thumbnail. I knew this thumbnail was correct. I just said, fuck it, I'm using this thumbnail.
Interrogation rooms.
This
where
bitch
they
is crazy.
wait
This bitch is crazy. Why is she laughing in the interrogation room, bro?
for Detective Araya and Detective Carter.
Just go through basically, since I wasn't there and I'm playing catch up basically. So what happened?
So like, let me start to where it leaded.
Okay.
Okay, so like, since I've been down here,
Bro, she's been smiling since they left, since she got the news of her being dead. Bro, this is crazy, gang. Something wrong with Shorty.
they haven't been on good terms. So, you know, arguments back to back. So like, we just came back from Florida like not too long ago from her mom's wedding, and we left on bad terms with everybody because my brother got into a incident with her stepdad. So ever since that happened and we left Florida, it's just been rockier. It's just been worse arguments. So yeah, sorry, I just cursed.
You're fine, girl.
Okay.
I flipped up earlier.
Okay. So like, they're arguing or whatever. So my brother, him being a man, cheats. Like always, he's feeling less than, he thinks it's okay to cheat, so, he tells me. So, he tells me who's he cheating with and stuff. Now, me and my stepsister, not my stepsister, my sister.
She clearly she clearly Riri. I'm sorry, bro, she Riri. I'm sorry, gang, she clearly in the, short bus shorty. Short bus shorty for sure. Shorty is short bus shorty.
He tells me. So, he tells me who's he cheating with and stuff. Now,
And she got the crimson chin, big ass chin. She got a face like a man.
me and my stepsister, not my stepsister, my sister-in-law, we're very close, like, so close, like, you understand. Like, she's more of a sister to me than my brother's a brother to me,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very
So,
close.
like, we're very close.
Yeah.
So, once he told me, I was just like, ooh, what the tell her?
It's girl code.
Yes.
Bro, she just found out that somebody died. She just found out that her sister-in-law just killed somebody, bro, and this is how she reacting.
Right? So, especially when, right after he told me what he was doing, he wanted to do it with her. So I was just like, I'm about to tell her. 2 days prior before this day, we were just chilling, she was working, and Daniel did something to her to make her upset. So we were talking or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I didn't forget, but I still, So I was like, told her what happened. He explained what cheated or whatever. She was like, oh, really? She's upset or whatever. I was like, don't tell him that I told you because he's going to be mad at me.
Right.
You his sister. You supposed to have your brother back. Like, what happened to, like sibling, like, y'all supposed to have each other back, bro. That's crazy, damn.
Okay, so after that, he explained how the girl looked to me though, and curly hair, Puerto Rican, skinny girl. So I was like, alright. So then I explained it to Janetta. So the next day after that, we went to the store. Last night. We went to the store last night, and we were walking the Quick Trip. Quick Trip is right there,
I know, I saw y'all walking earlier.
Yeah.
I thought that was you guys.
Okay, so we walked to Quick Trip.
She think the police her friend. She laughing with him.
We're walking to Quick Trip. Both of them are walking together from Quick Trip. So they're just now leaving, and we're just now coming. So Antonetta's like, is that Daniel walking? So now she runs to him like, who is this? So he's like, oh, it's my worker or whatever. Mind you, before we walked to Quick Trip, we asked him, when you go on your break, can you take us to the store? He said he couldn't leave on his break. So when we saw them walking, it was like, you just said you couldn't leave on your break. Now you walking with her to the store?
Caught.
The girl Gonzalez describes seeing with her brother was Ashley Bocanegra. Daniel Gonzalez also confirms this timeline to
He just a real nigga, bro. He just a nigga he out here. He at work. Manager want to let him hit. He like, fuck it, I'm a hit. Like, shit.
investigators.
So after that, she's kicking Daniel or whatever. She don't want to live with him no more. It's either he gonna leave or she's gonna leave, and you know she gotta leave with the kids, everything. So it would make sense if he just left. So he's getting kicked out, whatever. And then I guess she was coming to see him. He was getting kicked out. I don't know. I was in those messages. I'm not sure what was said, but I guess she was coming to see him because he was getting kicked out. And it's not us all the messages. So she decides, like, yeah, now she's about to come see you. Now I'm about to beat her up. Cause you just saved me from her the other day. No, you know that's how it was. So she's coming. So it's Netta and me. We go. And she comes to the house. You know, big fight.
Wait, so did he know? Did the nigga know that she was going downstairs to fight the girl? Cause that matters a lot.
Big fight. So after the fight, we took her phone. We were gonna call her husband to let her know that, you know, to stir some out.
Gonzalez is laughing and smiling throughout her recounting of the story.
Right.
She doesn't seem to understand the gravity of the situation she's in. If she does understand, it appears she doesn't care.
Oh, okay, so we closed the door. She started just banging on the door like crazy, because, you know, we got her phone. She wants her phone back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then they'll give her phone back, and then I don't know what the hell happened after. She gave her phone back, literally, like, she left right after. I don't know how she left. Like, I wasn't watching after that. Because my brother was mad as hell, and you know, he don't want me in the business. I was already in it too much. So he's like, oh my.
So you just admitted you in it. So you in it. Okay, all right. You all right? Conspiracy.
Okay.
Accessory to murder.
After she left, but.
Mary, good morning, Mary. How we feeling today? I'm glad you're here, Mary. Welcome to the chat.
Literally right after she left, a third party called the police. They came. You know, made a report, and then after that it was over, whatever. And then just know you guys came. And yeah, that's all I know.
When you guys fought, how long did that fight last?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was early. But yeah, that's about it.
Have you ever been in fights before?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have? Oh. Okay. You seem kind of athletic. You play sports when you're in school?
No.
She is strong. She is strong as shit.
Yeah. Do I really look athletic?
You do. You look like a man, bro. Hey, low key. You got a lot of niggery features.
Hey, you look athletic. Yeah, you got some shoulders on you.
Yo, dead ass. She got some shoulders on her.
Why would you do that? You don't know if I just care about these shoulders.
While Gonzalez is laughing and joking, Steven's time in the interrogation strikes a different tone. She immediately requests a lawyer.
I will say that, you know, I don't go out looking to harm anybody. That's not my intention. I do feel, you know, very remorseful about anything that has happened with that young lady. I'll also say that, you know, it wasn't my intention to even get into an altercation with her.
Shorty just over here scrolling Instagram. Bro, this is the type of police we got. This is the police we got in today's 2024, bro. Shorty is over here scrolling. Shorty right here about to go to jail for the rest of her life. And the police that's in the interrogation room, one of them paying attention, the other one over here checking her DM, scrolling Instagram. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
I'll also say that, you know, it wasn't my intention to
2024 policing, gang.
even get into an altercation with her today. She came over to my place of residence looking for my fiance. We argued. I was hit. We fought. I feel really bad, but, you know, I don't know. I'm just, you know,
This is just too much.
It's gonna be too much for her. Rest in peace to that young lady, man. Rest in peace to that young lady, man. It's gonna be too much for her family. You think it's too much for you? It's too much for her family. Like, it's too much for her son. She got a 7-year-old son, they said. She lost her life. You still here. And you set her up.
You okay?
No, I'm not. I'm just, I have kids. I don't know how to feel, man.
You know she got a kid too?
I've been going through too much.
17-year-old Gonzalez is willing to share much more of what happened with investigators.
So tell us about that. Like, how did that happen?
It was very vivid.
I know
it happened so fast. Fights are just like a blur when it happens.
Yeah.
But
where was she? I know you said earlier she came looking for him.
She came because he was moving. He was getting kicked out, and she wanted to be a little writer.
Ew.
When she knows she a side chick and she got a husband at home, girl.
I know she's breaking up a happy home, but where was she at? Like,
no, she has a husband.
That's disgusting. She over here popping pimples on her arm during the interview. This is disgusting. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah, no, but where was she at?
What do you mean?
You said she came and looked for him. Where was she at? How did y'all make contact with her?
Through messages.
Where did you meet up?
She was in our complex. I guess she lives like right near us.
Look at her right there, right there. Look, that's what I bet. That was me, he Yeah.
Like, I think, like, there's like two sides of the complex. Like, you know that hill?
Yeah.
It goes around, and like when it goes up and around, there's another complex that looks just like the same side.
So did she knock on the door at first, or you guys just saw her outside?
Outside. She didn't knock. She didn't get the chance to.
Okay.
Cause like, oh yeah, you got this bitch coming. I'm about to be around. So yeah.
Did you guys start yelling at her before you guys approached her, or how'd that go down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It wasn't really yeah, it was just like, yeah, and you can't see my and then it was just fine after that. She knew what it was.
Why is she even including herself in the fight? I don't even know if she hit the girl. I know she stole the girl's phone, but I don't even know if she hit the girl.
She got ready to, and it was just fighting.
Who was fighting?
The girl and another.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't getting on in?
No. Yeah.
Girl, you ain't getting nothing in? Yo. This detective is playing perfect. This detective is a good detective. Even though she over there on Instagram scrolling, she heard enough to know this chick right here, like, bruh. Well, I don't know if it's the same detectives that interviewed both people, but this detective that's in here right here, this female detective is a good-ass detective. She said, girl, you ain't getting nothing in? Try to hype her up to say, yeah, I did. I got something in. Look.
Just fighting.
Who was fighting?
The girl and another.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't getting on in?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Of course you did. I know you did.
Just a little bit.
You got
just a little bit.
Like you said, that's your homegirl.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's your homegirl. Girl, you ain't getting nothing in. Yo, I love this detective. Bro. She good at her motherfucking job. She good at her job. She see you feeding into this hand. Oh, I'ma hype you up.
Cause she got ready to, and it was just fighting.
It was just fighting.
Who was fighting?
Who was fighting?
The girl and another.
Everybody?
Everybody.
No. Girl, you ain't getting on in?
You ain't getting on in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you did. I know
Of course you did.
Just
I know you did.
You got because like you said, that's your homegirl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me about that. How that happened.
I didn't go crazy though, cause she's small as hell. Like you're enough already. I don't need to be punching her, dragging her. I don't need to do all of that. I'm good. Like in the beginning.
You already fucked up. You already said it. It don't matter. You already said it. You already said it, girl.
She's small as hell.
Nah, it don't even matter that she's small. You said you got yours in. Yeah, I got mine in.
Oh,
Yeah. You ain't get on in.
The girl and another.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't getting on in?
No.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Of course you did.
Just a little bit.
You got
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That little bit gonna get you life.
because like you said, that's your homegirl.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me about that. How that happened.
I didn't go crazy though, cause she's small as hell. Like you're enough already. I don't need to be punching her, dragging her. I don't need to do all of that. I'm good. Like in the beginning, she got on the floor, and I kind of like dragged her just a little bit, and then I.
Yeah, but see, you dragging her gave that other girl the upper hand. You dragging her gave the other girl the upper hand to be able to just start punching on her with an open face and just wilding on her. We already know how this go. You dragged her, you strong as hell with them shoulders. Them shoulders is a grown man. Them shoulders is goddamn 30, nigga. That's a 30-year-old grown man, nigga.
I was just like,
it's hard. The adrenaline's going. You know, you gotta.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, let me stop. And then they're just fighting. And yeah, just a little hit. So I didn't really fight her. That's just crazy.
What made it stop?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird question. I never know.
Like was she saying anything or Ashley? I mean,
no, she was just. I never. Out of all fights I've been in, I never saw somebody talk during a fight, like while you're getting beat up talking. I never met somebody that ever.
What was she saying?
She was just talking. Oh, your doesn't want you. That's why he's not loving me. Just like that.
Yeah.
Out in there. And then like.
Damn, she died saying that. Your nigga doesn't want you. You killed that girl for sleeping with your man, girl. You got kids. She got kids. So many families fucked up in the midst of this, bro. And you going to jail and you just a sister.
Just such a weird fight. Like she was just like, she just was kept on talking. Then she was like, "Aren't you his sister?" And it was just laughing all types. It was just weird. She was a weird person.
You said she said grab the phone.
Yeah.
Antoinette said grab the phone.
And you grabbed it.
I grabbed it.
Okay.
You robbed her. That means you robbed the girl. That's a robbery charge. That's what you don't know. You robbed her. Y'all killed her and you robbed her.
When she was talking back while she was getting beat up, like how that make you feel? Well, the stuff that she was saying.
Like, I didn't care.
She's angry. She's mad.
Because like, she was. Listen, I don't get bothered by people who talk stuff. You gotta like really do something to me, you know.
She was talking about your brother though, and your sister.
Yeah, but it was just like so, like you.
So you weren't mad? You was just nonchalant, just like whatever?
Yeah, I can't be that mad now. Come on, she knew what it was. You're gonna talk regardless. It's a fight. What do you expect? So I'm just like,
yo, did she forget that the girl died, bro? It's like she don't know the girl dead the way she talking about this.
And I've been in multiple fights.
So you were just standing over them as they were.
You've been in multiple fights, and you're gonna be a lot more in jail, shorty. Get ready for that.
Fighting.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Be a boxer in that motherfucker.
But then I walked away. Daniel was mad as hell. He, like I said, every time this is me getting in the business period, he gets angry, and I don't got time for him.
Yeah. But he was sleeping when the fight was happening outside, right? Because you said that she woke him up.
Yes, she did.
By she, you mean Ashley, right? Who woke Daniel up?
She did.
Who's she?
Antoinette.
Okay. So you guys were outside fighting?
No. We woke him up when we knew Ashley was coming. And then.
Oh, that's the difference between the nigga getting charged too. This is the difference between if the dude that was smashing her gets charged and if he doesn't. These words right here. Listen closely.
Okay. So you guys were outside fighting?
No. We woke him up when we knew Ashley was coming. And then we was like, yeah, like she's about to get beat up because now you're getting kicked out and she thinks it's okay to come save you. Like, who is she? Yeah, I haven't been together for how long? Like, that was weird. So, yeah.
They want to know where he was.
In the video recorded by Gonzalez, Stevens can be heard telling Daniel Gonzalez about what had just occurred outside. It appears that this is when he's woken up, just before Boca Negra follows them to the door.
Right. So, yes, he innocent. He was asleep. He didn't know what was happening.
How did you guys find the messages again?
His phone.
Okay. Did you find it or did she find it?
She found it.
Antoinette?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did she, like, where were you at? Did you come, how did that happen?
She came to me, we were reading messages. And we were like, yeah, that's the girl that we just saw. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys text her?
Mm-mm. What do you mean?
Did you guys send messages to her?
No, we don't got her number.
No, I mean from his phone.
Oh, from his phone?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because you messed up your story a little bit. I already read the messages. You messed up a little bit.
What was the messages?
He wasn't getting kicked out.
Oh, yes he was.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. What the hell? I didn't. I only saw the messages where he was cheating. So I'm not sure if anybody texted her.
You sure?
You know? Yeah.
So Antoinette just sent the message
I'm
herself?
positive myself. I'm positive. But yeah.
Maybe she didn't know. I don't know. Maybe she didn't know that Shorty sent the messages to lure her over there. I don't know.
Just sent to that lady. Because I can't say I didn't know if there's messages sent.
You were with her when she was still texting
she
him.
have come.
You were still with her when she was texting her. I know you guys were sending messages. She already told us you guys were texting her.
Yeah, but I don't know what was said.
So she was just texting her.
That's why I said you was getting kicked out. I don't know what was said.
So you didn't send the messages, she just sent the messages.
Yeah, because I don't know what was said in those messages. But I know from seeing them arguing, he was getting kicked out.
Okay, so you didn't see no messages. Antoinette just told you about it, and then
no,
Antoinette was texting her?
I saw the messages where he was cheating.
What did those say?
I'm feeling you, I'm falling for you, something like that. Hurting each other messages.
And that's when Antoinette showed those. She showed those to you, and that's when she started messaging her.
Yeah, she showed those to me,
and
then she sent a message to her.
Antoinette sent the message to Ashley.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Did she tell you what she was sending?
Did like the words? No, I don't know what she said.
You mean you had to know something? You knew she was outside.
But I didn't know she was outside. Of course I knew she was outside, because if she about to go fight, I'm coming with her.
But earlier in the day, she didn't know that she was walking into a fight.
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
I know, that's crazy. Do you know how she died? Like,
from fighting.
The injuries of her death.
So they had to do an autopsy, but it was it was a result of her the injuries she sustained during the fight.
Bocanegra's autopsy report shows that she sustained blunt force trauma to the head.
Bruh, remember they said the video shows her hitting the girl head on the asphalt. So that's why when you fighting a nigga, even if you getting so mad that you wanna do some extra shit, slamming it, don't do all that, bro. He dies, it's on you. Remember that. Rest in peace to this girl, man. Rest in peace, Bocanegra, man. She got jumped and robbed.
She also suffered from hemorrhaging in the brain and the back. Her cause of death is listed as generalized trauma, which resulted in a rupture of the right adrenal gland, a gland that sits right above the kidney. Her manner of death? Homicide.
And you know who getting convicted for that? Y'all.
How does it make you feel?
That shit make me feel like I'm going to hell. That I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
And then she looks up. Bro, it made me feel like I'm going to hell. And then looks up. Listen. Yeah. And smiling. And then she looks up.
Like, that's really crazy. Life is crazy.
Like, she's not a big girl.
No, she isn't. That's why I didn't watch her. She's too small. I looked at her and I'm just like, how old are you? She told me she was 30. I'm like, you're really small for your age to be 30.
Damn,
like,
bro.
She looked sick, skinny. So I was like, nah.
I heard she was pretty up.
I don't know.
Daniel said, he said, when I opened the door, I saw her. I was like, oh, and I slammed the door because she was so up.
Yeah, he did do that. He did do that.
He said he was shocked because
But I didn't. I don't know, because I really didn't see her after that. Like, they had me sitting in the back because they was on my...
Detective Araya and Detective Carter already spoke with Daniel Gonzalez back at the apartment complex. While his fiancée and sister were being escorted to the police headquarters, Daniel Gonzalez shared what he knew with investigators.
Listen, we'll come back here and talk to you. I understand you got kids, so we'll just leave you here for now with your kids. We're going to take her up and talk to her, and your sister's going to go.
So just 2 cars, so 1 more car, that's it.
And then we'll go from there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
How long do you live here?
About like a year.
About a year?
Yeah.
Do you know Ashley?
Yes, sir.
How do you know Ashley?
I have an emotional relationship with her.
Okay. So, they had the altercation earlier this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which you don't know anything about.
No, I was informed that while I was sleeping, she went in my phone, took my phone, and yes, she deleted the messages. I'm not even gonna lie. She gave me back my phone. It was like seemed like it was untouched.
Yeah.
She texted the woman, said, "Hey." She basically acted like she was me. I know. I swear she probably still has the messages, Ashley. So she texted me and she was like, well, she acted like she was me, and she said, "Hey, my wife kicked me." She's not my wife, but she said that. I guess that's what she said when it came out in love. So she kicked me out. Can you come meet me? She used basically her emotional, the way she feels towards me to get her over here. And when she got her over here,
Hey, call. Go ahead and just take them over by your car.
what's gonna happen?
Just go ahead and take them over by your car, please.
We are. Hold on 1 second. So then she came over. So she asked her to come over. She was pretending to be you.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what?
She fought her. She had to, because the way when I opened, I literally woke up and was like, all
When
I
you
hear
say she fought her, like
she had to fight
who?
her because they had to fight or get in an altercation because when I heard this, like I literally woke up and I'm like, what the heck? And all I hear is them yelling amongst each other, my sister and her, I guess like hyped.
So
like,
Ashley came here to your door?
Because they took her phone, I guess. They took her phone because I got to give it back to her.
Oh, they took her phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Because she was gonna text, I guess Herman and like, she was hurt. So, but now I wake up and I'm like, oh, there's knocking at the door, but I hear bickering. So I'm like, y'all don't hear this door? I'm like, what the heck? I open the door and I just see that I just closed it immediately.
How did she look when she opened the door?
Yo, this shit is scary, bro. Yo, these bitches did this to this girl for what?
No. I'm not gonna lie.
She looked up?
Yo.
Okay.
He tells detectives that although he is in a relationship with Stevens, he isn't interested in her. Their relationship...
Right, he's not interested in this girl. I wish he would have just left her ass.
...had been falling apart for some time, leading up to the attack against Bocanegra, his new love interest.
Did she talk to you about it afterwards?
No, the only thing she said is, why would you do this to me? And I told her, like, we're not, like, the love interest is gone, everything. Like, I told her this yesterday when she saw me walking with the girl.
Oh, okay.
And I stopped her. I was like, you're not gonna fight her because of what we're going through. It's not her fault,
Did she message
Yes,
Ashley from your phone?
She did, and I'm pretty
pretending
sure
to be you?
Yes.
Daniel Gonzalez shows his phone to Detective Carter, who begins reading the text messages Stevens allegedly sent.
There's about what happened too. Your sister kicked me in the back, by my heart and chest.
Yes, and I know she has heart problems. Like, this is like crazy to me. Like it's not like this is fresh. Like, I'm over here cheating on this woman. I'm not. We've been like, this has been a toxic environment, and she's just been trying to figure out what to do, and I've been trying to figure out what to do, but she doesn't want nobody to leave.
Where you at? I need to see you. I'm in the bed. I want you here so bad.
Daniel Gonzalez appears genuinely concerned about Bocanegra's well-being. He willingly gives his phone to investigators and consents to a download of his messages. Then, he asks how Ashley Bocanegra is doing. It appears he hadn't arrived home yet when the detectives broke the news of her death to Stevens and Gonzalez.
Is she hurt?
Let me see it.
Like, real bad?
So...
Honestly, I'm not going to make a show. I'm not going to go and yell. I'm not going to go call her. I just want to know.
Yeah, we got a call from the hospital a little while ago, and she actually passed away from.
Bro, stop playing with me,
No,
please.
seriously.
Please stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me.
Sit down,
Please
sit down,
stop
sit
playing
down,
with
sit
me.
down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
Please stop playing with me.
Shh, breathe. Breathe.
Please stop playing with me, man.
Breathe.
Yo, this shit is crazy and deranged, dog.
Look at me. Breathe.
Daniel Gonzalez, obviously distraught, leaves the walkway and enters his apartment. Detectives follow him.
I felt the hole in my heart as soon as she left. That shit was crazy.
One tragic and brutal murder.
Yo, bro. My nigga, yo. Yo, it's almost safer to be single. It's almost safer to be single. It's almost safer to be single, bro.
3 staggeringly different reactions from everyone inside the apartment that day. By the end of their interrogations, the women behind Ashley Bocanegra's violent death received identical charges.
Robbery? Hold up. What? Robbery?
Yeah.
We didn't steal her phone.
Yes, you did. You just said it. You told her that earlier.
We took it so she could come to the house.
Oh, you took it.
Yeah, she got her phone back. I told you she wasn't leaving unless we gave her back her phone. We just did it so we could call her husband, but we changed our mind.
Okay.
We had her phone today. She got her phone back.
She say it was okay for you to take it?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's a robbery. The other charge is murder.
Murder?
Yep. You're being charged with murder.
Me?
Yep.
That's too bad.
Whoa, that's too bad. Yeah, it's too bad. That's so messed up. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him too. But I feel worse for her family and her son. She had a 7-year-old son.
Deep, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
No.
And I feel bad for even the girl that killed her, cause the mother, she had 2 kids. The girl that killed the girl got 2 kids. Now they gonna grow up with no mother too.
No, what? Murder? I barely laid hands on her. All I did was pull her hair.
Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez are both taken to the Gwinnett
She's still laughing and joking, bro.
County Jail.
This chick is literally like not all there.
While they're being booked, Daniel Gonzalez is at home with his 3-year-old son.
What to do, Nick? What to do what?
That's all I want to do, man. Even if I'm not here.
Okay, yes, definitely watch SpongeBob.
3 young boys are now left without a mother to care for them. Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez are each currently serving 20 years for voluntary manslaughter and robbery by force at Arendelle State Prison. Their maximum sentence release dates are both set for August 2042.
Bro, literally 20 years exactly from now. Bro, and I ain't even gonna lie. Do y'all think 20 years is enough? But it says 20 years to life though, right? It said 20 years to life or just 20 years?
Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez are each currently serving 20 years for voluntary manslaughter and robbery by force at Arendelle State Prison.
It's not with a life. It's not with a life. It's not. They getting out in 20 years. Sheesh, man. It's like, damn, that girl lost her life and all you gonna go to jail for 20 years and come home and still have a life. You know what I'm saying?
Their maximum sentence release dates are both set for August 2042.
2042. Like, bro, I don't even know how I feel about that, bro. 2042. Man. Let's see, what else? What's another good one we could get to? Stupid text message leads to friend's murder. Let's see what this is about.
On April 7th, 2021, just after midnight, in the town of Lake Park, Florida, the West Palm Beach Sheriff's Office received a chilling 911 call.
This is 911. Where's your emergency? We need ambulance. Who are you? I don't know. We're in North Lake, 40th Street, and Broadway? Broadway, yeah, 40th Street, Broadway. What's going on? We have someone who's shot. He's shot? Yes, he's not moving. Please hurry.
The voice you've been listening to belongs to a 21-year-old man named Keyshawn Jones. As you just heard, Keyshawn just witnessed his friend being shot. The man firing the gun was none other than ex-NFL player Travis Rudolph. On the night before...
Oh, shit.
Or the evening of April 6th, 2021, Travis and his girlfriend Dominique Jones, who is Keyshawn's sister, were engaged in a drinking game commonly referred to as Drunk Uno. And Travis was losing. Things took a turn for the worse when Dominique peeped at Travis's cell phone and found text messages with another woman named Kyla. The exchange that she found can be summarized by quoting one of the messages. "Your body is sexier than my girlfriend's."
Bruh. Why would you say that? Why you gotta even put your girlfriend in it? Just say her body look good. Why you gotta say sexier than my girlfriend's?
Dominique reacted to this conversation by throwing Travis's PlayStation to the ground, damaging his $72,000 black BMW, and punching him several times in the face.
Damn.
Open this door, bro.
Oh, we know this story. Already. We know this story. But fuck it, we gonna watch it anyway.
Cause it got me. Dominique, stop.
Who are you calling it, bruh?
Travis retaliated by pushing her to the ground on his front lawn. Moments later, a very erratic Dominique informed her brother Keyshawn what happened. Keyshawn responded...
Let's see what he really do. Let's see what aggression he really did. Because I want to see if he hit her.
And punching him several times in the face.
So she punched him several times in the face by this point.
Open this door, bro. Cause it got me.
Bro, rocking him.
Dominique, stop.
Who are you calling it, bruh?
Travis retaliated by pushing her to the ground on his front lawn. Moments later, a very erratic Dominique informed her brother Keyshawn what happened. Keyshawn responded over text, saying, "Travis is a dead man walking," to which Dominique replied, "Shoot his shit up." Not long after...
Bruh, this bitch is crazy.
Keyshawn and 3 of his friends showed up at Travis's home at 550 Teak Drive in Lake Park, Florida. His friends were Christopher Lowe, Tyler Robinson, and Sebastian Jean-Jacques. Travis and his brother Daryl answered the door, and a fight quickly broke out.
Who is it? Where Travis at?
The 2 brothers were outnumbered, so Travis retreated back inside. This is where things get ugly.
So what, he fought them? He fought them and got beat up or what?
Others were outnumbered, so Travis...
Yeah, because he came back with no shirt. He went out there with a shirt on, came back with no shirt. They just not going to show the fight.
Where Travis at?
The 2 brothers were outnumbered, so Travis retreated back inside. This is where things get ugly. When Travis went back outside, he was now holding an assault rifle.
Yeah, that nigga came back with the chopper.
As they attempted to flee the
Get
scene,
to the chopper!
Travis fired dozens of rounds at the group's black Cadillac. Within moments, Keyshawn dialed 911, bringing us right back to the call at the beginning of this video.
911, where's your emergency? We need ambulance. All right, no problem, sir. Did you see the person who shot him? Travis Rudolph.
Nigga snitching. Yo, he came there on time and ready to beat a nigga ass. His shit got shot up and then he like, Travis Rudolph. That nigga didn't waste no time.
Problem, sir. Did you see the person who shot him?
Travis Rudolph.
Travis Rudolph shot at him? Yes. He came outside with the gun and shot at him. Shot at us. He shot all of us. Okay, but where did that happen? You guys drove to this location?
Yes.
We came to talk to him.
Ain't no we came to talk to him. We came to talk to him, nigga.
Came outside trying to fight. We were trying to get to the car. And he went back into the house, got a gun, came outside. We were in the car driving away, and he started to shoot at us. Okay. Now, how many other people are with you right now? 2, and my friend who was with us, I don't know where he's at. He drove away as soon as he started shooting. Yes, please. Okay, the police? Right here. He's gonna back here. Oh my God, I love you, bro. I love you.
At the same time as this call, dispatch also received several calls from neighbors to report the gunfire.
911, what's your emergency?
I just heard a ton of shots behind me. I just heard shots fired.
It sounded like 10 gunshots.
It's a guy out here saying that he's just been shot.
Police were immediately dispatched to both the location of the Cadillac as well as Travis's home. Starting with the location of the vehicle, police were met by 3 people: Keyshawn, Chris, and Sebastian. Keyshawn and Chris were unharmed, but tragically, Sebastian had succumbed to his gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead upon arrival. An autopsy later determined that he had been shot 10 times.
Yo. Copy. Yo, look at me. Not the lighting. Okay. His last name is your boys.
Meanwhile, near the Rudolph residence, police found Tyler seriously injured by 3 gunshot wounds. He was transported to the hospital where he was kept in stable condition. Travis was arrested and taken into custody. He was held without bond at the Palm Beach County Jail. Although he insisted that Tyler and Sebastian had pulled their guns on them first and that he acted in self-defense, he was promptly charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder using a firearm.
Former Florida State University football player Travis Rudolph is now facing charges of first-degree murder and attempted murder. Palm Beach County deputies say the 25-year-old was identified as a suspect after 2 people were shot shortly after midnight in the Lake Park area. 1 man died. The other was taken to the hospital for treatment. Rudolph was arrested shortly after.
Back at the crime scene a couple of hours earlier, Detective Emily Vanderlaan of the West Palm Beach Sheriff's Office led the homicide investigation with a team of over 50 police officers. Keyshawn and Chris immediately admitted to the police that Dominique told them of a physical altercation she had with Travis earlier that evening, which is what prompted the visit to Travis's home to confront him. They alleged that upon arriving at Travis's front door, Travis and Daryl physically attacked them. As the altercation escalated, Travis ran inside the house, grabbed a gun, and opened fire. Both Keyshawn and Christopher maintained that they were unarmed during the incident.
It's important for us to know where it happened. Where did this occur?
Travis Rudolph's house.
What is Travis Rudolph's house? Who's that?
Travis was my sister's ex-boyfriend.
So tell me what happened.
Went to the house to talk to Travis.
Okay.
He came outside trying to argue. We're not trying to argue with him.
Okay.
We're on our way out. We get to
so why would you come there? What you mean we not trying to argue with him? Nigga, you came to my house.
He runs back in the house, grabs his gun, comes down and starts shooting at us while we're trying to leave.
We got to his house, knocked on his door. He just came out with aggression, anger, energy, trying to fight. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. We didn't have no guns. It was quiet until he came into the street. And then I heard gunshots. It wasn't no shots from us. And then he's shooting. Keyshawn gets in the driver's seat. Sebastian hops in the front seat. And I ran and I jumped in the back. And then I start hearing shots ringing, do. So then that's when I ducked down in the back right seat. And then there's just shots coming through the car windows right next to me. I don't know. I heard Sebastian say, he said, I'm hit.
Along with the statements from Keyshawn and Chris that night, detectives were able to record an interview with Tyler, who was still at the hospital and had just woken up from surgery. In Tyler's statement to the police, he reported that Travis had shot at him, hitting him in the back as he tried to flee from the vehicle. He also stated that he and his friends did not bring a firearm.
Mr. Tyler, just explain to me what occurred tonight.
It was an argument between my sister, Dominique, and her boyfriend. This isn't my blood sister. This is like my best friend's sister. She's basically my sister as well.
Nigga, you did all this for this ain't even your blood sister, nigga. You lost your best friend. You lost your best friend because you wanted to try to be tough. Going to a nigga house after she just finished antagonizing this nigga, beating on this nigga, smacking on this nigga. All he did was try to stop her from beating his ass, nigga. He didn't smack her, hit her, punch her, nothing like that.
He put his hands on her.
No, he didn't.
So we went over there to talk about what happened.
And you guys got into a physical altercation?
Yes, sir. Everyone's fighting, and then finished fighting. Her boyfriend ran into the house.
Ain't no finished fighting. Y'all say, we beat they ass. We beat Travis Rudolph and his friend ass because there was a lot of us and only 2 of them. Stop lying.
And grabbed like a big gun. I just hear bullets hitting everywhere. And he was just chasing me, screaming, he's gonna kill me. I was running for my life.
Tyler's story changed a couple of hours later after police had found a gun discarded in a bush near Travis's home.
Right. You came there with a gun, pussy. Stop playing.
He admitted that the men had brought it with them and that he was the one carrying it.
What happened with your gun?
I knew I was going to have to either talk to the police, and I didn't want to have a gun on me and worsen the situation.
Now you didn't want to.
So when I jumped over the gate, I literally just took my gun out of my pocket and dropped it on the floor right there. But prior to that, I didn't pull my gun out at all.
Discovering another firearm added some credibility to Travis's self-defense claim. However, police were still uncertain who to believe and continued to piece together the events of that night. After obtaining a search warrant for Travis's residence, officers conducted a search that spanned the entire property.
Sheriff's office. Chat, Bob. Sheriff's office. Anybody here?
During this search, they uncovered 2 firearms, a semi-automatic pistol and what seemed to be the AR-15 style rifle that he was seen carrying on the doorbell camera. Also, 39 shell casings were found about 100 yards away from his home, suggesting that Travis walked a significant distance as he shot at the vehicle. Again, the officers found themselves with conflicting evidence. Could it really be self-defense since Travis opened fire after the men had traveled so far away from his home? Or was Travis just angry and pursued them as they left? These seemed to be the main questions that detectives were asking. On April 15th, 8 days after the shooting, law enforcement invited Dominique to the police station for an interview. She was questioned by the detective about her relationship with Travis and the events leading up to the shooting. She stated that she did not intend for Travis to be harmed and considered the Rudolphs as family.
Miss Jones, can I just have you raise your right hand? Do you swear that everything you're going to say is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Travis slammed me twice, a 190-pound football player.
So after you calmed down,
Did she even speak about what she did leading up to why he didn't even slam her. We saw him kind of like rush her to the ground, but she didn't talk about beating the shit out of him though.
did you have a discussion with Keyshawn or Tyler or any of the 4 who ended up going to Travis's house?
Keyshawn said he was going to speak with Travis, so I knew his intentions were to go over there and speak and have a conversation because they do have a relationship.
Did you speak to him at all about whether or not he was bringing a gun?
There wasn't an actual conversation, but when you carry a gun on you, you can visually see it. I can clearly see he didn't have any type of weapon on him.
Okay. And did you have any conversations with Tyler or Chris or Sebastian about them bringing a gun or no?
No, not at all.
Did you say anything to Tyler after that about bringing a gun, physically harming him, anything like that?
No, I didn't tell anyone to bring a gun to his house.
And what
You said shoot his shit up.
is your intent in asking them to go to Travis's house to shoot him, harm him, kill him, anything along those lines?
Not at all. I love Travis. Me and Travis are in a relationship.
It turns out that not only did Dominique send the text messages that we showed you earlier, but she also deleted them immediately after finding out that Sebastian...
Exactly. Look at this big ass bag. Look at this big ass YSL bag. Guess who bought it? Travis.
Sebastian had passed away.
I was very upset during the time. It was a very heated altercation that me and him got into. When I got back into my vehicle, I texted my brother and Tyler in a group chat, shoot his shit up.
You did mention...
Wait, she admitted she said shoot his shit up?
I texted my brother and Tyler in a group chat, shoot his shit up.
You did mention that since sending that text message where you said shoot his shit up,
yes,
that you have since deleted it.
Correct.
When did you delete it?
I believe like a few days after everything had occurred, I believe like a day or two, I ended up deleting it because I realized that could look a certain type of way.
Oh yeah,
I realized like that could make me look or portray me in a certain type of way that were never my intention. So it was just an impulse to delete it. I'm not hiding anything. That's why I'm having this conversation with you as of right now. But after Sebastian passed away, I just didn't want it to look a certain type of way.
Surprisingly, following this interview, Dominique Jones was not charged and was free to go. Travis, however, was held behind bars until a bail or bond negotiation could be met. During that time, his name was plastered all over the news. Usually his name would appear on sports channels like ESPN, but now his life was front and center on channels like Court TV. For those who don't know, at one point in his life, Travis Rudolph was on his way to becoming a household name. During his college football run, Travis was rated as a 5-star recruit and was ranked as the #1 receiver in his class. He was signed to the New York Giants in late 2017, where he played for 2 seasons. In 2018, Travis was drafted to the Miami Dolphins practice squad, but on his first day of practice, he accidentally tore his right ACL. Unfortunately, this injury led to him being unable to continue his contract. In 2020, after recovering from his injury, Travis was signed to the Canadian Football League's Winnipeg Blue Bombers. But at the time of the shooting, he was waiting for the post-quarantine season to begin. The shooting led to Travis being released by the Bombers before ever stepping foot on the field. But at this point, many wondered if there was even enough evidence to convict him in the court of public opinion. Sure, there was some pretty damning video evidence, but the circumstances were definitely questionable. And to anybody that knew him well, this behavior was very out of the ordinary.
Now who's that? That's Dominique right here?
Many of his friends and neighbors would go on to participate in news interviews just to support him and to express their disbelief regarding his arrest. Take this woman, for example, who Travis lived next door to growing up. Her name is Irene, and she was in complete shock when she heard the news.
Irene Malenga says she has known Travis since he was a boy in this Lake Park neighborhood.
Every night he played right out there in that corner, practicing to fulfill his dream.
Many here, though, say they believe Rudolph may have felt threatened and tried to protect his mother and brother in the house.
I can tell you this young man is honorable and caring and just a good young man, There's something wrong here. Something doesn't add up. Something is missing. I'm telling you, something is missing.
On top of his neighbors supporting him, Travis seemed to make an impact on people everywhere he went. For instance, on December 14th, 2016, he and his FSU teammates made a memorable visit to Montford Middle School in Tallahassee, Florida. During their visit, he left a lasting impact on a young boy with autism, a moment that went viral on social media.
We were sitting by himself. I had got some pizza. And I asked him, can I sit down with him? He said, sure, why not? And we went from there, started a great conversation.
Leah cheers on her son every day. She wrote, she had tears streaming down her face when her friend sent her this picture. Travis says he appreciates the opportunity to connect with the community.
Those kids, they really do look up to us. And I remember being in that position just not too long ago. And I feel like one person can make a difference. And maybe I'm that difference.
The positive moments in Travis's life became frozen in time on April 7th, 2021, as a darker side was now becoming public. The main question now was whether or not Travis was a cold-blooded killer. The Rudolph family declined to provide any statements about the events of that evening. However, Travis's mother did say that her sons acted in self-defense. On March 8th, 2022, Travis's defense team filed a motion to request the dismissal of the case based on Florida's Stand Your Ground law, which allows the use of deadly force in self-defense.
Travis Rudolph is claiming the Stand Your Ground defense. He testified today that he did what he had to do that night to protect his life and the life of his mother and brother when several men came to their home and attacked them. Rudolph.
Word, his mother and brother was in the house? I'm not even mad.
Says the men came to his door around 12 midnight. Rudolph says one of them punched him. Then a brawl began. The men were kicking and punching both him and his brother, telling them, you're going to die tonight. Rudolph says two of the attackers had guns, so Rudolph testified that he grabbed an AR-15 pistol that he keeps in his bedroom for personal protection. He says he went outside and fired 39 shots.
When you're facing two guns, after everything I played through and lights off and everything, I'm in fear of me and my brother's life. So at that time, I had the right to defend myself.
Circuit Judge Jeffrey Gillen denied the request, leaving a panel of jurors in charge of determining whether or not Travis killed Sebastian to protect himself. If convicted of first-degree murder, Travis would be sentenced to life in prison. At 27 years old, Travis had already accomplished more than a vast majority of the population. He's undoubtedly felt the highest of the highs, along with the lowest of the lows. A man who once had it all now sits on the sidelines as the justice system determines his fate. A month after his dismissal was denied, Travis was released on bond after paying $160,000. He was required to remain on house arrest. On Wednesday, May 24th, 2023, the trial of Florida versus Travis Rudolph began. In the prosecution's opening statement, they explained to the jury that Travis had unnecessarily pursued his adversaries after they had already fled from his house, meaning that it was no longer self-defense.
A German poet back in the French Revolution once said that murder begins when self-defense ends. Now that was a simple sentence said many, many years ago, but that simple sentence perfectly encapsulates why this defendant right there, Travis Rudolph, is sitting in the chair that he's sitting in. He took it upon himself to take out a semi-automatic rifle-like weapon, pursue 4 boys that were leaving the area of his home. And as those boys were trying to leave the situation that had occurred minutes before.
So it don't even matter. It don't even matter that they just came and beat my ass and damn near tried to kill me and told me I was going to die and pulled out guns on me. It don't even matter that this is my house and they came and did that to me. Fuck out of here.
This defendant used that weapon and fired 39 times. 39 times into the car that they were in that was trying to leave. The facts and the evidence are going to be clear by the time you get back into that room that he was not on defense. He was on offense. He was not under attack. He was on the attack, and that's exactly why he's in that chair.
With most of the evidence supporting the prosecution's theory, the defense found themselves in a difficult position. In their opening statement, they blamed Dominique for the chain of events leading up to Sebastian's death, calling her a woman scorned, driven by jealousy.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The evidence is going to show that on April 6th of 2021, Dominique Jones, a woman scorned, set a series of events that ended in a tragedy and forced Travis Rudolph.
And for some reason, she's not sitting in that chair. For some reason, Dominique never got charged for anything after being the reason why all of this happened. We see on footage of her abusing this nigga before she called her brothers to come shoot his shit up. Literally, she said those words, shoot his shit up. And she never got charged.
To act in self-defense. Her rage and jealousy set this entire thing in motion. That's what the evidence is going to show. Travis left his cell phone in his bedroom with Dominique, and he stepped outside. When he came back in, that's when all hell broke loose. Dominique went into his phone without his permission. She sneaked around, scrolled through his text messages, and saw that he had been talking with a woman named Kyla and some other women who were merely friends. But it set her off. She became infuriated, enraged. She lost her mind. She became unhinged. What you're going to hear, though, ironically, is she was married throughout their entire relationship and never told this man this.
Right.
Sneaking behind her husband's back. She could not control her anger, her jealousy, her rage. She lost her mind. She took the cell phone, smashed it to the ground, and broke it, screaming, "I'm sending my brother over to kill you. I'm sending my brother over to kill you." She then picked up his PlayStation, which was in his room, dragged it to the living room, smashed it there as well, in a rage.
Yeah, and you know how niggas feel about their PlayStation, bro.
She was out of control. Whole time screaming, "I'm sending my brother over to kill you. I'm sending my brother over to kill you." They conspired and planned to go to Travis's house at midnight, several hours after this alleged slamming to the ground, to retaliate and to kill him, just as she ordered him to do. Keyshawn and his armed brothers were not noblemen. They weren't chivalrous. They didn't witness an attack on an innocent woman. They were vigilantes. They were 4 men who went there to retaliate and kill, just as they were ordered to do. We don't want to plunge you in the darkness. We want the lights on. We want the fag unfolded. That's what we want, and that's what you're going to hear from the defense. Travis Rudolph acted in self-defense, and that is the truth. Thank you.
The 2 key witnesses brought to the stand were Dominique and Keyshawn. During their cross-examination, the defense focused on the series of messages that led up to the shooting. Both Dom and Keyshawn stated that the messages were a result of high-strung emotions and were clearly not meant to be taken literally.
On April 6th at
This nigga looks sweet.
10:14 p.m., you write, "Travis is a dead
Yeah, this nigga definitely looks sweet. And look what he said. Travis is a dead nigga walking.
At 10:14 p.m., you write, "Travis is a dead man walking." Is that right?
Yes.
Why did you write that text message?
That's pretty much just hyperbole. I just wanted to, honestly, just calm my sister down, make her feel better, try to get her in a better headspace, but I didn't mean anything literal by that.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You said Travis is a dead nigga walking.
You are telling the jury that you did it because you were trying to calm your sister down. Is that right?
Yes, honestly, I feel like I wasn't threatening him directly.
Like, so it wasn't to the point where I'm telling him, like, when I see him, it's like this. But I was just saying that to my sister to calm her down.
She then responds to you at 10:15. You wrote that at 10:14 p.m. She then responds to you at 10:15 to you and Tyler. Please go shoot his shit up. What was that?
Hyperbole as well. My sister.
Fuck, bro. Hyperbole as well. These niggas is just lying on the stand. How they not in jail? I don't understand how they not locked up. Like, y'all was willing to put this man, Travis Rudolph, in jail for life behind this shit. Y'all should be dead because it's negligent. Y'all was negligent.
It was a lot of emotion. She was really angry. It was a lot of emotion between all of us.
Keyshawn explained that he, along with the others, went to Travis's home to speak with him, not to assault him. Keyshawn, who owns a gun, also highlighted that he did not bring his weapon that night, as he did not anticipate that the situation would become violent. The defense's goal was to discredit Dominique and Keyshawn. They argued that their actions contradicted their testimonies. For example, if Dominique thought her intentions were clear, then why did she delete her messages to Keyshawn?
Right. I'm admitting that I did delete the messages, and I'm confessing that I did turn my phone into the police enforcement. It wasn't for the jury not to see.
You had a guilty conscience, did you not?
I still have a guilty conscience till this day, and I will say that to the
Guess who paid for her teeth to get fixed? Travis Rudolph.
Jury, to everybody in here. Of course I do. I was 23. I was young. I was dumb. I made a very, very bad decision when I said those words, but it was never my intentions.
You deleted those text messages because you know that they were incriminating, right?
No. I deleted those text messages because it actually happened, and I was confused. And
what actually happened?
Travis shot at them. So I immediately thought in my head, they're gonna think this is I planned something. Like, that's immediately what I thought in my head.
As for Keyshawn, if he didn't wish to inflict harm, why did he bring his friends with him to confront Travis?
Right.
Also, why did the group park their vehicle around the corner when there was adequate parking directly outside of his house?
Exactly. Y'all was planning to do something.
So why did you need three other men to go with you to have a chat?
I didn't need them.
But you brought them with you, right?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't say to them, whoa, never mind, guys. You know, I want to do this man to man. You guys all stay here. I've got this. I'm only going there to talk, right?
Exactly. No, I didn't say that.
You
didn't say that, exactly.
Have testified that you know where he lived.
Yes.
So there was nothing preventing you from pulling up into his driveway or parking alongside the house, right?
Yes.
So why on earth would you park your vehicle the first time several blocks away from his house when there was nothing preventing you from parking at his house?
Why on earth?
Honestly, if I'm being transparent, I didn't really want to give off any sort of aggression towards him. And again, this is not something I do often. So in this instance, you know that it looks wrong to do that. But at the time, it's like I don't go talk to people. I don't know that it's gonna look like this. In hindsight, after the fact, we don't get shot at. This doesn't happen. It doesn't look wrong. So in this instance,
yes, it does. It does look wrong. Y'all went there and beat them niggas up. It ain't like y'all went there and talked and left and he came out with a gun and shoot y'all. Y'all jumped him. Y'all jumped him and his little brother. What are you talking about?
I didn't know at that point in time that it would even come to this. So
why didn't you call the police to make sure that this man was arrested for battery?
Because I felt like the situation was personal, and I knew him personally, so I felt like I could talk to him.
You could have gotten in that car and drove to his house and had a chat, right?
Yes.
You didn't do that.
No.
Right. Because you weren't there to talk.
You weren't.
That's what you want this jury to believe, but that's not the truth. You were there to shoot him because that's what you were instructed to do.
Yep.
Right?
No.
Isn't that a fact that you guys immediately attacked him, never giving him a chance to do anything?
No.
Not only were the circumstances leading up to the shooting suspicious, but when examining the doorbell camera footage, it appeared that both Sebastian and Tyler were carrying weapons. The defense had hired John Marasini, a forensic pathologist, to examine Sebastian's autopsy photos. He concluded that based on Sebastian's hand position at the time of his death, he likely died holding a gun.
You see
exactly. He died holding a gun.
This area here in the index finger that suggests of a trigger impression, but that's not nearly as important as what you begin to see here as a palmar surface of the hand has evidence of a little bit of bruising with some pattern to it. So, when we see this, we see that as further evidence of contact with the hand combined with the overall posture. We think of someone who is embracing a firearm on or about the time they were killed.
Mm-hmm. Do you have an opinion, based on all your training and experience, if the decedent's hand in the right hand in this photograph is consistent with holding a firearm prior to death or after death as well?
It's consistent with the embrace of firearm.
Yep. What was the last word before firearm?
Embrace of holding.
Embrace meaning holding.
Holding, yes.
To challenge Marasini's conclusion, the prosecution called Associate Medical Examiner Marlon Osborne to the stand. Marlon stated that it was impossible to determine what exactly Sebastian could have been holding.
So, doctor, in terms of what you know, if anything, about the phrase death grip when it comes to your profession.
I believe it means that it's the positioning of the hand as if it was holding something when the person died. Unless someone tells me that they found a gun in his hand. He could have been holding something or nothing at all when his hand's just...
That's grimy, bro. Unless somebody tells me that they found a gun in his hand.
That in position. Or he could have been holding a can of soda, cigarette lighter, cell phone. I have no idea.
To further the prosecution's argument, they called on Tyler Robinson to testify. Tyler said that there's no way Sebastian could have been holding a gun because he didn't own one. But on cross-examination, the defense picked Tyler apart for his several inconsistent statements throughout the investigation.
You always forget you have a gun in your pocket?
I don't carry a gun often enough to forget or remember where it is. It's not that regularly that it's just in my pocket anymore, so it's hard for me to answer that.
You're trying to convince everyone what's in Sebastian's pocket is not a gun. It was his phone, and that's why you're taking back what you previously said. Isn't that true, sir?
No, sir. You're trying to prove that what was in Sebastian's pocket was in fact a firearm when Sebastian doesn't even own a firearm, and I'm telling you it could have been his phone, his keys, his wallet, socks, and I'm telling you I don't know what the contents of Sebastian's pockets are. I don't perform cavity searches on my friends when we depart and arrive.
Tyler continued to be
This nigga, yeah, all right, we know what's going on.
Argumentative on the stand, so very little progress was made by either side. However, it was the defense's theory that the mystery surrounding who was carrying a gun that night fell on lead detective Emily Vanderlaan. This is because a thorough inspection was not completed at the site where Keyshawn's Cadillac was found. Even after Tyler had changed his story and admitted that the firearm found near Travis's house did in fact belong to him. The investigation she conducted was so flawed that she hadn't even held a formal interview with Keyshawn regarding the text message he sent calling Travis a dead man walking. It was now the defense's turn to bring their witnesses to the stand. They started with Daryl, who stated that Travis acted in self-defense as they feared for their lives.
What happens next?
They was fiercely assaulting Travis, and then,
what were they doing to him?
Basically punching him, they're trying to kill him, basically. They were trying to kill him. So I try to, jump in and try to get these guys off of my brother. Then now I'm being fiercely assaulted as well. Like, they didn't care. They came over to kill.
Did you ever see
Right, they came over to kill, exactly.
Well, like, they didn't care. They came over to kill.
Did you ever see anybody with any firearms?
Yes, sir.
Where did that happen?
That happened on the side of my house, on the grass area by the garage.
So after the attack at the front door?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what happened there, if the best you remember.
So I'm literally like on the ground being pounded and fiercely assaulted. I see this firearm from Tyler Robinson. He points his gun at my head, saying, you gonna die today. You gonna die today.
Following Daryl's testimony, it was finally time to hear from the man himself, Travis. Travis stuck to his initial story, stating that Tyler pulled a gun on him and his brother first. In a panic, he ran inside, grabbed his assault rifle, and defended himself.
I heard this loud banging, like constant banging, as if someone was like really trying to get your attention.
What happened next?
I remember my brother was the first one. He like darted to the door, like without any hesitation. Like he just went to the door.
Could you hear what anyone was saying before you went outside?
The only thing I could hear them saying, like, "Where's Travis?"
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Literally, I walk outside and I was going to approach Keyshawn, and I was gonna say, I said, "What's up?" But before I even get the up part, the guy with the shirt off with the tattoos, he had sucker punched me in my left eye. And
Know him at all?
No, that was my first time ever seeing him. Yes.
You never met him to your knowledge.
No.
How does he hit you?
He hit me as if he was trying to knock me out.
Very hard.
Yes.
Did you see the hit coming or the punch coming?
No, he caught me off guard. They started like jumping me to, basically they're coming from my right. So Tyler hit me from my left, and they started jumping me from my right.
Did you see any weapons at this point? Any guns?
No, not at this point.
How were they fighting with you?
They was like trying to hurt us really bad, like trying to kill us. I took it as they was trying to kill us. They kicking us, punching us. I got choked one time, everything.
Okay. And were they saying anything to you during this battle?
Yes, they said, "We on demon time. Y'all gonna die today."
And what did that mean to you, demon time? You know about that?
Like, they basically, like, they don't, excuse my language, jurors, but they basically saying that I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm coming to handle my business.
Is that a new term, demon time?
Yes.
So Tyler pulls the gun. With the
Nigga said we on demon time. That's crazy. Bye, Mary. Have a good rest of your day, girlie. See you later tonight, I hope. On stream at 9.
Which pocket he pulls it, or no?
From his right pocket.
Does he point it, or you don't even see him point it?
I don't see him pointing because, like I said, at that time, as soon as I see him, pull his firearm, I reacted and I went inside my house. Like, I ran to my house. Yes.
Was it a matter of life and death even before that, in your opinion?
Most definitely.
So you run in the house, right?
Correct.
What do you do then?
That's when I came outside and I slipped, like you guys seen in the video. And I noticed Tyler was near my mom, so I approached Tyler.
Start shooting?
No.
Do you have any problems loading the gun?
No.
Pulling the slide back?
No.
Was it already in the ready position?
Yes, it was already one in the chamber.
Just like you have your handgun too?
Correct.
Okay. Is that the way you were trained?
Yes.
Tell the jury what you see. What do you actually see when you look down the block too?
When I was looking down the block, I seen two men jumping my brother, punching on him, kicking him. I mean, he's defending himself to the best of his ability, but I mean, I'm afraid for my brother at that point. So.
You shoot at the guys?
No.
Why not?
Because my brother's in that direction as well. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't want to shoot anyone that night, honestly.
Did you start shooting before you saw Tyler with a gun?
No.
Did you see anyone else with a gun?
Yes. Sebastian.
And where was his gun?
It was pointing through the front windshield.
And where was it pointed at?
It was pointing in me and my brother's direction.
Did you give him a chance to shoot you?
No.
You know if either one of them took a shot off?
No, I don't know. Not to my knowledge.
So why did you shoot first?
Because, I mean, if I wait for them to shoot, that's the matter of seconds, and it could be me and my brother's life just gone like that.
Did you feel that your brother's life was in danger of being taken away?
Most definitely. Not only my brother, mine as well, too.
Any doubt about that in your mind?
No doubt.
Did you want to shoot anyone?
No, I didn't.
Following Travis's testimony, it was time for the closing arguments. The prosecution reiterated the idea that murder...
Yo, he performed perfectly on the stand.
...begins where self-defense ends. They criticized Travis for firing 39 bullets at a group of men, despite them fleeing the vicinity of his household. They argued that he intentionally started and continued the violence, and therefore he should be deemed guilty of his charges.
Can you pursue people who you might think started it? Can you pursue them even as they're running away and driving away and shoot them and kill them dead? The answer is a resounding no. Bring back a verdict of guilty each count.
You tried it, Shorty. Shorty tried it.
Thank you so much.
Performative
Afterwards,
ass.
it was the defense's turn. The defense said that the prosecution avoided responding to important information during their closing argument, including specific witness testimonies and Detective Vanderlaan's mishandling of the investigation.
Great argument by opposing counsel, but I forgot to talk to you about the facts of the case, about what the witnesses said, about Detective Vandal and her lack of investigation. I didn't know any better. I was watching an episode of The Sopranos. Just the names changed. Somebody disrespected a mobster's daughter, and they went to go whack him.
They concluded by driving home the argument that Travis was in fact acting in self-defense and that the lack of evidence shown to the jury was enough to provide reasonable doubt.
But in this case here, the only question you're asked is, really, was he acting in self-defense? Did they prove he was not? And I submit there's no possible way you can say yes beyond all reasonable doubt in your heart of hearts that he was not. And if you all agree on that, the case is over. You don't go to first, second, manslaughter, because he's not guilty of a crime at all. He's not. Maybe he's not good enough. Possibly he's not good enough. It's not. It should be a quick verdict because you don't have the evidence. You'll never have the evidence, and you all know why now. Thank you very much.
Right. Good. That boy, he getting paid good. I know he is.
The closing arguments wrapped up, it was now time for the jury to deliberate. On June 7th, 2023, after doing a thorough review of the evidence, a verdict was reached in just 4 hours.
Defendant, verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count 1, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 2, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 3, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 4, we find the defendant
not guilty.
So say we all, the 7th day of June, 2023, in West Palm Beach County, Florida.
To this day, no other people involved in this case were ever charged. This sparked
She should have been locked up. This girl right here should be in jail. She should be facing life. She should be facing life for the murder of her friend. Her friend died because she sent them there with her brother, her fake brother.
Online petitions demanding justice to be served, like this one.
I feel like the young lady should be held responsible because she sent them over there. Had she not sent them over there, the young man would still be alive.
Right.
Thank you.
Or this one. Emily Vanderlaan would ultimately resign from her position as lead detective for the West Palm Beach Sheriff's Office. As for Travis, in October of 2023, 4 months after being acquitted, he signed with the Orlando Guardians, a minor league football team which is part of the XFL. On December 31st of that year, the XFL merged with the USFL to create the UFL, and Travis was left unclaimed in the dispersal draft. On May 6th, 2024, Travis was set to continue his CFL journey with the Edmonton Elks, but he was released after 2 months. At the moment, it seems like Travis is now SOL. But if there...
Bro, that's crazy, bro. His whole career is gone because of this situation, man. Dealing with females, bro, sometimes, man, we got to be careful what we do. Us men, we got to be careful what we do, the kind of women we deal with. For real, man, because love turned to hate and wanting to harm you real fast, bro.
Thing that we can take away from Travis's story, it's that no matter how deep of a valley you may find yourself in, another mountaintop may be right around the corner.
That's a fact, man. I'm glad Travis is free, though. But listen, gang, I'm about to get up off this nasty. I'll see y'all later on tonight. We be back on stream later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some GGs in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Good streams in the chat. W stream in the chat. Feel me? We popped on here early because I didn't get to pop on last night because I fell asleep on y'all, to be honest. So I popped on early, but I'm going to be back on here tonight. So tap in with me tonight around 9:30, 10-ish. You heard? I'll be here. Check my page around now and I'll be live. I'll see y'all then. I'm gone. Have a good rest.